say, going into Until Dawn, I'd set my expectations pretty low. Not because I was necessarily expecting it to be bad, but because you have to have some level of skepticism going into a game with the history of Until Dawn. Originally revealed at Gamescom 2012 as a first-person move game, Until Dawn has taken a pretty extreme turn, with the finished game being a PlayStation 4 game with controls very reminiscent of Quantic Dream's games. Also, similarly to Quantic Dream's Heavy Rain, Until Dawn is very story-driven and has a huge branching path of scenarios. However, Until Dawn takes branching paths to the extreme, with its 8 focal characters all being able to live, while the exact opposite is also possible, all 8 can die, with any permutation between being possible. On my first playthrough of Until Dawn, despite my attempts to see every character in game live to the end, I only had 3 of the 8 survive, and this is what makes Until Dawn so special. You never know what is around the corner. You can lose a character at any time, and that keeps the tension high. The story also does an excellent job of nailing the whole teen horror vibe, with a cast of characters that feel very much suited to this type of story. There are characters that you will love, and ones you will hate. For example, I found Samantha to be really likeable as a character, whereas I found the character of Emily to be completely insufferable, as I'm sure a lot of people will. But the characters wouldn't really mean a lot if there wasn't a solid story to go along with it. Until Dawn left me wondering whether the horrors unfolding in front of me were caused by man or if something supernatural was afoot. The story can be a little inconsistent, and it certainly is a lot weaker in the second half of the game, but even when the overall story dips, there are still fantastic and meaningful interactions between the characters. One strange aspect of the story that I really enjoyed are the interactions between chapters, in which you'll be talking to a psychiatrist in first person, who'll be asking you about your fears, which will then personalise your experience in-game. And without spoiling anything, these interactions with the psychiatrist end up paying off in a major way with a twist I certainly didn't see coming. Until Dawn is also a pretty game, with great character models and lighting that helps set the mood. So when you combine these great looking visuals with in-game voice acting that is mostly great, in particular, Hayden Panettiere nails her role and her performance, and is the main reason I liked Sam above all the other characters. Overall, Until Dawn is a great horror game, with some genuinely scary moments. Honestly, this game is a must-play if you have even the slightest interest in the horror genre. I'm giving this game a 9. If you enjoyed this review, please like the video and subscribe to my channel.
Look at that.